Can I be honest? I really can't tell how old any of y'all are. You look 25, you look 12, and I don't know what's going on. You got Kids Bop in the back.
Went on a date. It was like supposed to be something serious, you know? He went to a pizza place and he bought one slice and cut it in half. Well, I don't think it gets any worse than that.
Okay, so we are at the Highline today, and we're asking people on their worst date experience. We're gonna try to find a girl who had the worst date of her life, and we're gonna ask her out. And then I'm gonna vlog that date. I don't know, let's try to make this shit happen. What's the worst date you ever been on?
I had a guy who thought that women didn't know where their pee hole is.
Pause. Okay, I'm sure you guys are very well aware of where it is, right?
I don't know, bruh.
You don't.
The guy picked me up. We were gonna go to a movie and it seemed really simple. I worked with him. He drove like an hour in the wrong direction and then we went back the right direction and sat in traffic for hours and he kept putting his hand on my leg.
Went to the movies and at the end she licked my face.
Okay, what do you mean like licked your like
the whole cheek lick thing. And I slapped her and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
He called it a date. He was like, oh, come over. I'm going to take you out. Cool. Then I noticed that he has a backpack and like a bag in his hand. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe he's going to take me to like a picnic or something. We walked up like the block and he said, we're here. And it was the fucking laundromat. He wanted me to help him do laundry for a date.
Okay.
I know a girl who went on a date. It was like supposed to be something serious, you know? He went to a pizza place and he bought one slice and cut it in half. Well, I don't think it gets any worse than that.
You know, sometimes people live a very frugal lifestyle, you know?
Spending $250 on a girl wouldn't like kill someone's bank account, but
Right. You gotta spend $250 for a Metro card to actually get to the spot. Wow. You know what he should have done is took her to Two Bros. Two Bros is only $1 pizza. If you're in New York City, go to Two Bros. Can I ask you a quick question for a YouTube video? What's your name?
Junie, like the month.
June? Nee. Okay. We're talking about worst date you ever been on.
Can you share first and let me think of my answer?
Alright, story time, bitches. One of my recent shitty dates, it was actually a group date, 10 people, 5 couples, and we all decided to go to Dave & Buster's that night. By the way, Dave & Buster's is the go-to spot for a first date. And y'all can quote me on this. If your date is trash, at least you still got the games. You still got the Dave & Buster games. Yo, if I ever go out with a girl who's racist, like just calls me chink the entire night, but I come home with a goddamn Dave & Buster's pillow, great fucking date. Great date. Let's focus on the W here. Well, anyways, back to the story. 5 minutes in to Dave & Buster's, my date says, hey, sorry to break it to you, but I actually have to go in an hour to meet up with another friend. Oh, this was an evening date. I assumed you would have the whole night blocked off, but what a efficient planner you are. But in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What am I, a fucking class period? 7th grade geometry, bitch? What? Okay, so 3rd period we have Jimmy Zhang for an hour. 4th period we got an actual dick appointment. 40 minutes later, she's like talking to the other people, checking her phone, and I'm just like, honey, you don't have to do this. I'll pay for the drinks, I'll pay for the ticket. You could go. You could, please, spare me. Spare me. All right, I'm gonna pay for everything. So here I am, me and 8 other people, 4 couples.
What a fucking loser. Where's your date?
He's nice.
2 words a guy never wants to hear.
Oh yeah, he's nice though. Yeah. No one's talking.
I mean, I feel like it takes 2 to make the date shitty. So you could have tried. That's all I'm saying. You know what's real funny? She sat here for like 30 seconds. Probably waited for me to go up and talk to her, and now she bounced. She had no purpose sitting there. Bruh. Let's slide in the DMs. We gotta slide in the DMs, bro. Damn, she's a library, bro. That's her occupation. Hey, was nice. I was wondering, what's her pitch? What's nice and casual? What's a good date spot, bro?
Nigga, I don't know you.
I want to show you guys a little something. Yesterday we made a friend who told us about her worst date story. Last night it went down the DMs. Only gonna be here until Sunday. I say, no worries, gonna swing by St. Mark's. She goes, what time? Come through if you're free now. We're gonna take her out, we're gonna treat her to some nice New York pizza. She texted, hi, I'm going to dinner, I can't make it right now. I can do later this evening. We already have dinner plans. What can we do? Worst date you ever been on?
How much time do you have?
Middle school. We were like, we're gonna go to the movies. We go, we don't talk at all. Movie happens, we don't talk afterwards. He was just really awkward.
Well, what the fuck do you expect out of a 12-year-old boy to carry a full-on conversation?
He got catfished.
Oh, how bad was the catfish?
I saved him. He's about to meet this girl. I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't trust those photos, you know?
Oh, you know what pictures you can't trust? The pictures with just their face on it.
Yeah.
She had nice titties.
In the cleavage, right?
We approached the situation with a lot of skepticism. Met her at a neutral bar. I was hiding in a booth. Like
He made me go scout it
He
out.
was scouting out. She texted me, said she was there, and I was hiding. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna call her and look and see which girl picks up her phone. So he was like my spy.
And then once she picked up,
And I was like standing right next to her. I was like, oh,
and he's like,
abort.
abort.
Sneak out the emergency exit, somersaulting.
shit. In the pictures, how much would you say she was?
Pictures, maybe like a 7. 8 is pushing it. In real life, she was like a 2.
Oh, that drop off.
Yeah, it was bad. Have you seen like the original Batman movie, The Penguin?
Alright, see, my text is, my thing will be super quick. My thing, I'm talking about like, you know, my little video thing, right? She goes, is that a euphemism?
You know, for a second, I forgot this girl was from Berkeley, which is a Ivy League school. I'm like, why the fuck did she just text me a SAT question? You know, I realized I didn't specify what the thing was. So the euphemism, I'm guessing, is penis. My penis.
She got jokes. For your information, it's not super quick. I don't know. It lasts for a while. My thing is 20 minutes to be exact. Tell the world a quick little anecdote about your worst date you ever been on.
The guy came, he said he only wanted to spend $10.
Is there something wrong with that? Or maybe that's the kind of life he's living. Understand where he's coming from.
For both of us, and we're at IHOP.
That's enough for like 2 pancakes, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, damn, IHOP is expensive.
I haven't like been on dates.
Just worst singular experience you had with a male.
Oh, there's a lot of those.
Okay.
So last summer, I was working in the city as a waitress, and I was on the train, and this man came up to me, and he tried to like start a conversation. I had like my earphones in. I wasn't trying to talk.
Right, typical New Yorker.
Of course. He just started asking me random questions, like, hey, like, give me your number, like, give me your Instagram. I got off the train on my stop, and he continued to follow me 5 or 6 or 7 blocks, and like kept like yelling things behind me, and eventually like caught up to me and just grabbed my arm. I think he was a little mentally.
Just wanted an IG. He just wanted an Instagram shit. You know what you need? A rape whistle.
A rape whistle.
Yeah.
Word.
You just and then stops a man right in his tracks.
Has it been used on you?
This is my this is my studio for tonight. Jimmy Fallon has his own like talk show and his table. This is the Jimmy Zhang zero budget talk show table. And maybe, who knows, someday, you know, I'll get an actual table.
We go on a date. Halfway through, he says he feels sick, and I say, oh no, are you feeling like nauseous? He goes, no, it's the other end.
He said it's the other end?
Yes. We drive to the store, we get him some Pepto-Bismol. And my friend Lexi here, we go to the gym right afterwards, and he says, I'm gonna come with you. And he like drinks the Pepto-Bismol in the car, and then accompanies us to the gym and watches us work out. And that was it.
Man, I was expecting him to just shit in his pants.
Oh, I wish.
That was a big build up to a little nut.
I went on this date with this guy. He's a very nice person, but he's an only child. He's a former model. So you can imagine how that conversation went. It's like a lot of him talking about himself.
A person talking about himself? That's how dates
How many
work?
times? How many times did he enter?
You know, like French onion soup where they bake the cheese on top? I had a girl who put her hand, took the cheese out, and ate it like that.
Oh, she's a freak.
This is me in high school, so I'm like, I don't know how to react to this.
I just want to say that could have been a hint that she liked facials, and you should have took her home that night. She asked if I'm gonna pay for an Uber, but you know what? Right now, as a man, you know, you gotta commit to the full ride. We're gonna pay for euphemism, girl. She likes to make dick jokes. You know what? Well, this sounds pretty chill. So yeah, we'll pay for an Uber.
He only came with like a certain amount of cash and didn't know that it was tax included. The burger was like $20.
First of all, why would you guys go to a spot with $20 burgers? That's just bad fiscal financial decisions. Anything that you're looking for, Judy. Anything you want on the internet at least. Go follow her. It's Moody Judy, right? Is that
Not so Judy Moody.
Not so Judy.
I don't think I've been on any worse dates. They're all pretty good.
They all treat you well because they know you from the Jimmy Zhang videos. They gotta treat you good. Me? My worst date is paying and then, damn, at the end of the night, we don't smash.
Can you tell me about your worst date?
My worst date? I'm about to go on a pretty bad date.
Because you're drinking? Give her a little credit.
That's-
That handshake is weak as fuck.
Fucking, god damn,
Fix
how
that
much,
shit.
fuck, took away from my manhood for a second. She wants to spend her last days in New York City with me. Gotta show her a good time, right? Let's see where she at now. Unless she's the same. Yeah, so where are you actually from?
Well, I grew up in San Diego and I just moved to Oakland.
Oakland. What do you do?
I just-
Yeah, Instagram model? No?
I just graduated.
Have you had this before? If you want. It's got a good aftertaste.
Uh-huh.
Basically what we're doing is, you'll find out. One slice. No, that's it.
He went to a pizza place and he bought one slice and cut it in half. I don't think it gets any worse than that.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta find a knife because we gotta split this.
Okay.
Fuck drugs, man. It
I
fucked
don't
me
think
up.
it's gonna work out.
It fucked. Oh, do you guys have a plastic fork by chance? Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Alrighty. First of all, we have to split this pizza. All right. So, all right, you know how I interviewed you? Like, I interviewed a shit ton of people, like, always your worst date? And then somebody was like, one time this guy took me out and did this. What do you study in college?
Environmental economics and policy and sustainable design.
Whatever that means.
What did you study?
Communications.
What do you do now?
Oh, fuck this.
This is your career?
Wow, it sounded a little...
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it is, kind of. I want to, like, make my own show someday.
Did you buy your followers?
I did not buy my followers. Did you buy your followers?
No.
This 3K, huh? Thank you guys for watching this amazing episode. Please go ahead and follow our library influencer, Junie, everybody. While you're on Instagram, also go ahead and follow me to keep updated with all my bullshit. Right now I'm looking for videographers and creators in New York City. So if you are one, hit your boy up on Instagram. And last but not least, big shout out to my editor who helped me edit this video. Please go ahead and follow him. Honestly, he doesn't deserve enough credit. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next Tuesday night. Fucking